Welcome. Anirudh is back, and once again to the topic itself, which I have started in my last video. Why spirituality is important. Okay, so this is part two. By the way, how many of you have seen that previous video? Okay, so there I have actually highlighted what are the concerns, what are the challenges people are facing for the last 2 years, and what is the seed behind all this issue. Okay, so I will just recap very fast. Now I have shared with you 4 points. Okay, the 4 points are very simple. People, the seed of the issue is like people are always in a notion of thinking like they are immortal. So that is one area that was actually creating a very big problem in their life, because when you start thinking that you are going to be immortal, you are not going to die, then fearing about death is something is going to hit you big time. So death fear about death was one issue which was actually creating a huge havoc in the life of people for COVID-19. Second thing is like the livelihood, the job loss, and the loss in business and all. So that has also created a lot of impact in the life of the people, especially the psyche got very disturbed when your livelihood get hit. So that really creates a lot of problem to the family itself. So that has collateral damage that takes place simultaneously. Now the third point, which I've again highlighted, is like the uncertainty. Okay, so the uncertainty. So this 3 point is basically vital, because uncertainty is going to continue, because you never know. Now this was COVID-19 which has created a problem, but you never know. People are in a state right now, they anticipating lot of different viruses going to hit. So that also creating lot of psychological challenges to the mindset. And they were also very concerned, like if this COVID extent goes around more than 3-4 years, then what will happen? Already the business has gone for a toss, already the job loss is there, people are getting less paid. So all these issues are actually crippling the mindset of the individuals. Okay, and so these are all the concern. So I'll tell you, there is two things. One is like there is something which is external, and one is internal. Now external is something like COVID-19 and all, disease, earthquake, natural calamities. These are external. I mean, nobody can do anything. Okay, we have to take it straight away, in a face value. Probably for disease and all, we have to do all the other necessary actions we have to take. We have to go to the doctor, we have to follow the protocol and all. Fair enough, that you have to do. There is no second thought about it. But the other side where we are actually failing is we are not understanding and strengthening our inner self. So that is where probably we have to focus. Okay, so the solution for the first part, external, everybody knows. Okay, so there is no rocket science. But again, when we are talking about the second part, internal, inner self, that's where probably we have to understand, we have to work hard. Okay, so I will give you 4 solutions. Okay, as because the concern I have already highlighted 3 concerns which has created a huge issues for the human beings for the last 2 years, and what are the solutions? Because concern, you are aware, you must be wondering, Anirudh, we know about the concern, what are the solutions? So I will give you 4 solutions. Now this 4 solution is practically done by experienced by me, and I have also shared it with those people who have come close to me in this period of last 2 years. And before that also, I used to talk about what the last 2 years people were under severe stress. So I have been fortunate enough to give them that a platform and making them understand, okay, how we can elevate ourselves. Okay, and that has really worked on. So I'm so very confident with this, and that's one of the reason I'm telling this, because I want to create that difference in the human's life. See why I'm telling this, because I was never a person like to come and talk about all this thing. But yes, 20 years I have been in this spiritual life. But some point of time I feel like apart from doing whatever I have done, I have grown big time in my life. I have financially everything. I mean, by the grace of Krishna ji, I have achieved a lot of things, and I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Let's be very honest. I'm very happy. Whatever Krishna ji has given to me, I'm grateful to him. I'm very happy. In fact, nothing has done by me. It is because of him who has. I'm standing in front of you. So I have been blessed by Krishna, and my mission is right now to touch base with, at least that's my mission. Okay, that's my mission, which I'm actually targeting, touching base with at least 1 lakh people and making them aware about our ancient history, our the spirituality, about Bhagavad Gita, and this is my mission right now. Okay, so I have done my part of earning money and all that. Anyway, will continue. But this is one mission I have taken up in my life. See, everybody has, as I said, each and every person has their own goal. Now I have realized my goal. Okay, this is something which I've been doing for last 20 years. Why not share it with the people who are looking for it? Okay, because most of the people whom I have interacted, they are hardly aware about the inner self. Okay, so again, coming to the point, as I said, okay, there are 4 solutions, 4 important steps. If you can take, you will get out of all these challenges. Okay, the first thing is very simple: awareness. You have to be aware about what you are doing. Now this is a very simple technique. I mean, there is no rocket science out there. Whatever you do, you should be aware. Now when you are aware, you are going to give you 100%. Simple as that. That's the science, and that happens with in your materialistic life. That goes with your spiritual life in that sense also. So the first step is like, whatever you do it in the state of awareness. Okay, so there is a lot of practice you have to do. It is not going to happen in a day. It is going to be a lot of practice you have to follow, and you have to do it religiously. So that is the first thing. Second thing is like connecting to consciousness. Now consciousness, as I said in my last video, consciousness is something we are blessed with as a human being. So consciousness is something we have to build it up. And how we can do it up? It is very simple. You have to spend time on yourself by doing meditation. Okay, now in a day, if you take out some time, okay, the best time is the morning time. But then again, people are tied up with a lot of things. I understand. So pick up your time, which is suitable for you, and spend at least 15 minutes. It's in the starting, and you can extend up to 1 hour. It's up to you. Okay, but start with at least 15 minutes. Okay, so I would suggest, if you are connecting to the consciousness, you will definitely have a vast change in terms of understanding the life, in understanding yourself first. That is a serious step of understanding self. Okay, so second point is consciousness, understanding, building up your consciousness and understanding the super consciousness. And the third thing is like start spending at least half an hour. Okay, in Shastra it has said like in 24 hours, at least for those people who are having a family life, should spend 3 to 4 hours for God, your deity. But I can't say like that, because I know in today's date it is very difficult. But I would request at least spend half an hour to 1 hour. Okay, to your Ishtadev. Now my Ishtadev is Sri Krishna, Sri Hari. You may be having Devadida Mahadev, you may be having Ma Durga, Ma Kali, whatever. So spend time, do some puja, do some chanting in front of God. Do it, but don't fail. I mean, don't take it as a right, don't take it as granted, because believe me, this is something you will remember all the time. Okay, Anirudh has said, if you get connected to your deity day in, day out, okay, in your worst situation, in your worst case, you will get the help from that Supreme, your Ishtadev. Mark my words. And it has happened with me. It's my personal experience I am telling you. By the way, whatever I am telling you, I have done it on my own. Okay. Although this is whatever has been I'm highlighting is been shared in Bhagavad Gita. It has been highlighted in our Shastra. I follow everything what Krishna says. Okay, there's nothing I use my brain, because I have a zero intelligence. Okay, so I copy what Bhagavad Gita Krishna says, and I pass on and I follow that. That's all. That's my goal, and that is my mission in my life. So that's the third point. Coming to the fourth and the fifth, last point is like, be in the state of akarma. That means do but be detached. Okay, do whatever you do, but keep the detachment is very crucial. How you can do detachment? Very simple. Whenever you are doing, you connect it to God. For example, if I am talking to you, I will connect to God. Most of the time, when you see, when I am interacting, I will say by the grace of Krishna, but I will connect Krishna. I will connect Sri Hari. Because in Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna says very clearly, okay, hey Arjun, there, if you want to do good karma, you will get good outcome. Okay, when you will do bad karma, you will get bad outcome. So what is the fun? Because good and bad will continue. There is another process where you will do akarma. So what is the akarma? Whenever you are doing, okay, you have to do in the state of awareness. That is the first step. Then you are going to connect consciousness. Okay, consciously you will do. Third, as because your deity, you will connect to your deity, Krishna, Mahadev, Mahakali, whoever. Okay, then when you are connecting to him or her, then the fourth part is like your karma. You will be focusing and giving everything to God, and you will be consciously and with the full awareness, you will start working on it. Then when you start thinking about in that level, your karma will be nullified. Okay, so you will not get involved into the karmic cycle. And the moment you will start doing this time and again, year after year, through practice, your life will be elevated. You will have a better clarity of understanding about human life itself, and of course abundance will follow. So don't worry about the abundance, it will follow. Okay, so these are the four solutions which I thought probably will help you. And by the way, again I will request all of you, whoever actually is watching this video, if it really inspires you, share with your friend, share with your colleagues, your relatives, and put a like on the Facebook as well as the YouTube. Share your comments. If you want to connect with me, you can also send a message. You can ask any questions, because I want to explore this area more. I've been doing offline, but I am right now in online, because that is the simplest medium to connect most of the people. So this is my mission, and I really appreciate all of you who is watching this, and I really appreciate those people who have clicked likes in my Facebook as well as in my YouTube. So this is what, and I hope you people understand the value of whatever points I have shared with you. Okay, so great. Have a great day. Take care. Hare Krishna. All the best. Bye bye.